My book called The Custodians came about whenever I started the UFO research. This was in 1986. I had been doing past life regression then for about 20 years when I began in 68 till the 1980s. Past life regression and past life therapy. I had not done anything with UFOs or ETs at that time or abductions. But in 1986, in Arkansas, they asked me if I would come and help them with investigations with UFOs. And they were trying to find somebody in Arkansas who could do this. They said they asked a psychologist to help with a woman who thought she had been abducted, taken on board a spaceship. But the psychologist didn't know what to do. He got the person into the scene. They were lying on the table in the spacecraft. Then he just woke her up because he said, I don't know what to ask. I don't know what questions to ask. I don't know what to talk about because this is not in the book. I've not been taught anything about this, so he didn't know what to do. Well, that is not good therapy, just to wake somebody up and bring them out of it. It makes it even worse. So they called and said, would I want to help with this? Because they said, don't think you'll be afraid, because they said you've been involved in the bazaar for so long. And I said, no, I won't be afraid. I have great curiosity and I would like to ask a lot of questions. But I wasn't sure if I could do it because my technique was aimed at taking people into other lifetimes. I had never worked with this kind of cases. So the first case I did was at an investigation, a researchers meeting where they had 25 investigators and they wanted me to put somebody under at the meeting so they could all ask questions. And it was a woman who didn't know us and we didn't know her. And I said, that's the worst kind of environment, a goldfish bowl environment, that I knew she'd be nervous about it and I didn't know if it was going to work. And I was nervous because I'd never tried this kind of a thing before. But it worked beautifully. And that started me as a UFO and abduction investigator. So the Custodians is my 25 years of working with UFO and ET and abduction cases. And as I began to do it, the ETs began coming through the people I was working with and answering the questions and giving us all the information. In that book, I have found the answers to any question anybody would ever want to know about ETs and UFOs. And it's turned out it's beautiful. I have not found one single negative case in all the 25 years I've been working on this. It's positive because I found out why they're coming, why they are here, why they're doing what they're doing. And it goes into more about the seeding of the planet Earth that was begun with Keepers of the Garden. That's why I call the book The Custodians, because there are caretakers. So it's my 25 years of investigations into the UFO and ET phenomena, and it's positive.